In the background, there's still, of course, a JavaScript framework. Frameworks is in quotes. So I was discussing this with our development team, and one of the two that are on this list. So you see here the Angular logo and the React logo. One of the two is actually not a framework. So I got in trouble for calling them frameworks. But finally, these were the two contenders when we were looking at the different JavaScript technologies to use. And when making a choice here, of course we had to take the characteristics in mind, so they needed to be very flexible. We needed to be able to pick the way we develop our applications. They need to be very performant. Well, modern JavaScript frameworks are in general quite performant, but they can be very heavy. So you don't want to load a lot of data on your mobile device if you're on a shaky network connection. So they needed to be lightweight, and of course the licensing. So that needed to fit our product suite as well. Then, will we be able to work with it in the future? So it needs to be well maintained, preferably with a very large community, and it should also be backed by organizations. That would be the ultimate solution. Well, it's the case with both. So Angular is a Google framework, React was started by Facebook. Both are quite popular, and there are many developers available. So finally, we went for React, which is indeed not a framework but a library, which gives us the flexibility to choose the way we develop. So Angular would really force you to build your application in the way that they think, essentially. It would also require you to learn developing in TypeScript, which is different than JavaScript is, which would then raise the learning curve. But the most important two things, which also align with the support for the user, the good user experience, good performance, and a very small bundle. And what finally made us choose React was actually the license. So initially Facebook put a BSD 3 with some additions license on React. Finally, while we were making the choice and were planning to go for Angular because of this license, even though we preferred React, they removed this license and put it on an MIT license, which was very good, and finalized the choice for us to go for React. So all our new applications are built with the React library.